What's up, guys? Your boy, 20K13. Gonna give you guys your wrestling news wrap up for July 26, 2015. Ring of Honor on Destination America update. According to recent television listings, Destination America will not be airing Ring of Honor as a lead-in to Impact Wrestling going forward. As of now, the show is only scheduled in the 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern time slot following Impact, which effectively cut the viewership and ratings for the show almost in half. Ring of Honor, our pay-per-view stream update. We have had a lot of positive report about last night's Ring of Honor Death Before Dishonor, our pay-per-view, featuring a 50-minute time-limited draw between Jay Lethal and Roger Strong for the Always World Championship. The most frequently praised aspect was the stream quality, with the majority of viewers noted was perfect throughout the night. This is consistent with my own experience with Ring of Honor, our pay-per-view over the past few months. After years of crippling issues plaguing their online stream, it seems the company has finally found a nice groove with live broadcasting. Scott Steiner continued rant on Hulk Hogan. Recently released Tough Enough star appearing on Booker T podcast. Patrick Clark, who was eliminated on the most recent episode of WWE Tough Enough to a ton of backlash from a very vocal online fan base, will be the guest on tonight's brand new edition of the Heated Conversation podcast with WWE Hall of Famer Booker T and Lethal. You can check it out later tonight on Play.it, along with the Judge Pass podcast with Gaby and Alex. Making the round, Patrick will also be recording a podcast with Jim Ross this coming Monday for an upcoming episode of The Ross Report. Scott Steiner, who had had his share of controversy and personal issues with Hulk Hogan over the years, took to Twitter this weekend to continue his verbal assault on the WWE Hall of Famer. Roddy Piper tells Hulk Hogan critics to get a life following racism scandal. WWE Hall of Famer Roddy Piper appeared on the Rich Eisen show this week to promote some of his new products, including a graphic novel and a soda line, and was asked about the ongoing Hulk Hogan controversy. In classic Piper fashion, almost none of the interview made any sense. The Hall of Famer rambled about his experience in pro wrestling as a major heel during his era, and the backlash he received from fans from various cultures around the world. At one point, Rich Eisen, the host, cut off Roddy and asked him straight, and I quote, "Your point is what here?" When he finally got down to the question, Hot Rod fired off a few lines that will undoubtedly bring him some heat. And I quote, "Boy, you guys are sensitive. Hang on, I know people who gotta get up and walk 5 miles for water first thing in the morning. With Hulk, I don't agree with all his choices, but I don't hear people saying all the great things he done. All those kids that said their prayers and took their vitamins, I don't hear them saying that. At a time with Hogan where he had a little boy in jail and a little lady trying to make it in show business, I think everybody needs to get a life. I don't think anybody should just go to hurt your feelings for no reason." UFC fans challenged CM Punk to a fight at Q&A. An unruly and wholly ignorant fan made things awkward after UFC Q&A with CM Punk in Chicago Friday when given the chance to have an open mic moment with a former WWE star. He brought up a past dispute the two had on Twitter and challenged Punk to a fight. As the fans continued to press Punk on fighting him, the Raffle Sports trained fighter replied, and I quote, Are you a UFC fighter?" To which the fan retorted, "Are you an entertainer?" The host, Megan Olive, tried to get things back on track at that point, but by then the setting had already become a sideshow. Questions ranged from the mundane to downright embellished, such as whether Punk was rather tagged with Dana White or Vince McMahon. And sure, it wasn't a good evening for the Punk hype train, which had lost some steam coming into the UFC on Fox 16 weekend thanks to this outing, and rumors that Punk had been granted exclusive use to his old WWE theme, Living Color, Cult of Personality in the UFC, something that goes against tradition. The incident Friday, which cannot be blamed on Punk, does highlight the trouble of pushing a fighter who has zero professional fight. A certain portion of the fan base refuse to show him any respect and are more than willing to make fools of themselves as a result. The UFC might have been better served to ramp up the Punk promotion closer to his debut, yet instead they marked him out like a train still in advance of nearly every major UFC event this year. Of course, that means extra press coverage, something the UFC conveyed, but in the end, should his UFC run end in failure, it could prove to be a very short-sighted move in hindsight. And finally, NXT Stars worked main roster live event on Saturday night. Jersey Shore star to become a wrestler. NXT Stars Colin Cassidy and Enzo Amore worked a main roster WWE live event on Saturday night against The Ascension. This is their first main roster match for the tag team. And for those who are asking, no, this does not mean they'll be appearing on the main roster anytime soon. No plan for them being caught up has been discussed. Former Jersey Shore star Angelina Pavanik has been teasing on Twitter that she'll be trying out at an upcoming NXT tryout. Whether it guys, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys on the next one. Peace.